Welcome to Break Time Adventure. I'm Blake, and let's get started. Today we are off to Mount Konbu. It's a mountain that you can see all over, but there's not really much information about it that I could find in English. Even the trail, I had to go searching on Japanese sites to find the location. It was really difficult. But just even getting there is so out of the way. So this could be a pretty fun adventure. So I think that peak is the mountain. I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay, here's the start of our dirt road trail. This is actually considered like a highway, it's labeled on the highway routes, which is pretty crazy that they have just dirt roads. Oh, that's the gate for the winter when they close these roads. Yeah, so here we go. Oh yeah, this is a two-way road, by the way, so I could see a truck or a car, or if it was me, the dirt bike. But yeah, post is a mirror, so you can see if a car is coming around the corners. It's pretty safe. I mean, even though it is a crazy just back dirt road, I mean, it's maintained decently. They actually repaved it, or re-rocked it, because earlier in the year there was huge potholes that I was hitting with my dirt bike and jumping off of. But yesterday when I drove this to check out the mountain, it was pretty decent. Woo! I'm gonna take a wild guess and say the winter tires on my car do not like this. All right, back on the main road here. It's funny because this is the nicest section of road for a ways around here, but it comes from a dirt road. It just ends at the dirt road. But they got this really nice road here. No idea. It's kind of weird. I bet the amount of people who have used this road are in the high tens of people. Yep, the high tens. All right, so we made it here to the entrance. 1,045 meters, 5.7 kilometers, and we're going up through this guy's yard, looks like. I did read a review that said it's on somebody's property, the start, so I'm not too worried. Yep, it looks like this is it. There she is, that's the basket you write your name. And yeah, off we go. I'm 50 feet in and I can already tell I packed too much stuff. Oh, this backpack is heavy. This is a pretty long hike distance-wise, but the height isn't bad. So I think there's a lot of flat areas like this, but I heard the end is really steep, so it could get nasty at the end. Station number 2 done. Only 4.6 kilometers to go. It's not too bad. It's just very long, feels like. It's gradual, then steep, then gradual. There's no rocks, it's just clay, so it's pretty slippery. But the trail's really well marked. I mean, you can tell it looks like a riverbed or a gully. So let's keep going on. Oh, just tripped over a branch. All right, number 3. It's kind of weird. It's steps right now. It'll get really steep. This is moderately steep, and then it'll be flat for a little bit. Then it'll get really steep, really flat, really steep, really flat. Yeah, I'm out of breath. Jeez, I'm only at 3. And I'm already one sweaty boy, baby. Whew, number 4. Not much has changed, really. I think the trees are getting smaller, but we're pretty low still. So I think you can kind of see something out there. But overall, this is really long. It feels like it's really boring. There's nothing interesting about it. I can see why not many people come here. But if I'm at 4, and each marker is going down by about 1 kilometer, and there's probably 10. I don't know if it's by height or distance, but I'm gonna guess it gets really steep later to make up for that 1 kilometer marker thing. I don't know, we'll see. Oh yeah, And my boots are getting wet just like from the sweat I'm dripping on them. It's amazing. Love it. I just got my first look at the top. Yikes. That is not looking fun. And that looks really far away and it still looks huge. Yikes. And I thought the first part was hard. Bless my feeble soul, I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's get this. I can do it. Halfway. Yes. So this is one of the famous things I've seen on this hike. Well, the only thing I've seen on this hike, or of this hike, it's this rock overhang. So I'm gonna go check it out and stand under it. All right, first glance. Oh, you gotta be careful. One hand in this. This looks scary. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think the plates is like a shale? I couldn't tell you though. Forgot all of my college geology. This is cool. It definitely feels like it's gonna fall on me. Let's see. It looks like I probably shouldn't stand on this. But it is pretty cool. It's like flaky. There's the view. Oh, yeah. That was Lake Toya over there. I'm pretty sure, that mountain. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Number 7. It's starting to go up again. It's getting some interesting elevation changes here. I cheated and used Google Translate on this sign, but it says, "Caution! It gets difficult from here. Danger." Yay! Yep, I think I can still see that sign, and there's already a rope going straight up this adventure here. Okay, so we're here at number 8, and so far I guess it's just been kind of like uphill, then downhill, uphill, downhill a little bit. I think this is the start of the real mountain part. I saw it in the trees just a little bit, and this looks like where it's gonna go up. I don't think it goes down again because we're pretty close to the mountain, but yeah, we'll do it. Gonna do it. Good old number 9. Yeah. Woo. Only 5 football fields left. And yes, that's how I measure my hundreds of meters or yards. You not imperial measurement system, take that metric. 5 football fields. Only 5 left. And I mean American football, not soccer. Oh, God. Oh, you can see it. Let's see if I can. Oh, I don't want to jog. Ah, my legs. Keep going. Almost there. The trees are in the way. There it is, the top. And I think that little twiggy looking thing right there is the top mountain marker. Okay, we can do it. 5 football fields, here we go. Finally, a decent view. Like, geez. It was just all trees, I couldn't see anything the whole time. Yeah. Oh, and I have to climb this like sideways pit of despair and rocks. No rope. Okay. Whew, that's pretty. Just jumped over the hump over here on, or one of like the peak ridge thing. Going back up, but man, that's pretty. I love being on the top of these mountains. Whew. Oh, look at that view. That is beautiful. Through that cloud is the Pacific Ocean. But more importantly, dun, da, 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 the top. We are at the top, number 10. There it is, the rock, to show you made it. Oh, and other rocks. It's all rocks. Yes. Look at that view. You can see everything. All the mountains I've been hiking, all the other hills and mountains, the cities, towns. The mountain I'm standing on right now is Konbu Dake, or Mount Konbu. is kind of like in the middle of the valley, or on the edge, I guess, because there's mountains behind me too. But it sticks up really high, and you can see all the other bugs, all the other mountains that I've been on. So over that way, that mountain is Shiribetsudake. This one is Mount Yote. This one is Anupuri, or Niseko Anupuri, which I did first. This is Iwanopuri, which I did last. This one is, wait, here's it. That one is Nisenup, no, what was it? Chisenupuri. And then there's a couple over there that I haven't hiked yet, but I want to. This town is Niseko town, like Niseko, the actual Niseko. This one, you can finally see it. You can see my town. Woo! Hi, Macquarie. Good to see you for once. So tiny. Yeah. Over that way, way off in the distance, is Kuchan. You can't really see that. You can standing here in person, but I don't know about on video. Lake Toya, the volcano lake caldera thing. That way, the Pacific Ocean. Yeah. And then there's the Sea of Japan. So, yeah, Sea of Japan. Zoom in, zoom out. We made it! We did it! It's really scary up here. It's like very small, very, very steep. Like this side, one of the things you can see from the ground is like this sheer cliff face that I'm standing on top of, or it looks like one from the ground, that goes up to like, it looks like if you stick your finger up, like in the middle here, like the back side is what I hiked up and the front is what I'm facing right now. So like this is the angle that we're looking at. That's kind of like what this mountain looks like. I guess it's still pretty steep on the back. I've never seen the back because there's mountains here and I had to hike 3 miles just to get to the bottom of this mountain. So yeah, it is cool. Hey, 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 I made it to the top. I made it to the top. Oh yeah. Oh, for the kids. Hey, Macarena. Ay! If I would have fallen right there, that's a long way down. Sorry, I had to do that. Hiking this mountain was crap. That's such a weird mountain. But I get to go home now. I wonder if this works. Hey! Yoo-lee-hoo! Yoo-loo-loo-loo-loo! I don't know, I'd probably need a mic, but I can hear it. Yodeling from a mountaintop. Hopefully they don't send a helicopter because some crazy guy's yelling on top of a mountain. All right, so back down. Took me 3 hours to get here. I'm gonna guess 2 hours. It's 4:30 right now. That means it'll be 6:30 when I get down, which means it's gonna be dark. Yay. All right. I'll see you when it gets dark so I can complain some more. The views on this were pretty terrible, except for the top, which was, I rate the highest, probably. But the view coming down is cool. And it's a lot easier. Ow! As I just rolled my ankle. Oh man, we're both super lucky. It was cloudy all day. I was prepared to come here in the pouring rain. And today, right now, is the first time it's like been sunny even a little bit. So, oh man, this is beautiful. This hike could have been so easy. Like, there's no reason for like that entire, basically from 1 until 9, there's no reason for that. Like this valley, there's a road down there. Well, not, it doesn't come this far back, but at the end of that valley, there's a road, and like you could just drive your car all the way here. And like this little bump here before that one, and the main part of the mountain that I'm standing on now is like, that's all you need. It'd be a pretty short hike. Like, I would consider taking laps of this like skiing if it wasn't for the massive hike to get here. I also say massive because if you saw me dancing, yeah, I'm not the most athletic, but I like mountains. There we go. We are down at the bottom. It was 1:40 when I left, and it is now 5:50 when I got down. So it was about 3 hours up and an hour and 20 minutes down. So yeah, that's what it is. Back to the main road. I am definitely taking the long way back. There's no way that I'm going through that like gravel thing. It's gonna take me an extra maybe 20 minutes, but worth it. And you get to see the Pacific Ocean, or I will. It's a new day after finishing the hike, and that is the mountain that we hiked. So it kind of just sticks up out of the middle of nowhere. Over here is Mount Yote, and on top of that building is Niseko. Bad view of that, but good view of, what was it called again? No. Good view of, gosh, I always forget the name. I don't know. I'm gonna have to end the video. I can't remember the name of the mountain.